Ever wondered what you would do if a catastrophic event hit and you had to leave your home? It's a thought that has crossed many minds. The concept of bugging out, or leaving your dwelling in the face of a disaster, is a commonly held belief. It seems like the logical choice, right? Pack up your essentials, gather your loved ones, and head for safer territory. But let's take a moment to delve deeper into this concept. Imagine the scene. An emergency has hit, and everyone is thinking the same thing. Get out. The roads become congested with panic-stricken drivers, leading to traffic jams that make a snail's pace look speedy. The journey, which under normal circumstances would be a breeze, becomes a marathon fraught with danger and uncertainty. And then there are the looters. As law and order break down, opportunists take advantage, creating an additional threat to your safety. Security checkpoints crop up, adding to the challenges of your escape. Natural hazards, such as floods or wildfires, could be the very reason you're bugging out, and navigating these safely is no easy task. In the midst of chaos, no-go zones may form, areas so hazardous or lawless that they are best avoided. But in the rush and panic, you might not know where these zones are until you're right in the middle of one. The perils of bugging out are many, and the risk of injury or even death is real. The breakdown of law and order could lead to a survival-of-the-fittest scenario, a daunting prospect for anyone. Bugging out is not always the safest option, but is there a better way? Click the link in the description below this video to watch Dan F. Sullivan, one of the top survival experts, who has put together a video that answers some tough questions. I recommend you watch it right now. Rather than risking everything to bug out, have you ever considered the safer and more practical alternative of bugging in? Let's delve into this concept a bit further. Bugging in is essentially holding down the fort. It's about making your home a sanctuary and a stronghold against whatever disaster may come knocking. It's a strategy that values preparation over flight, and with good reason. Think about it. Your home is where your resources are. From food and water supplies to medical kits and tools, your dwelling is a treasure trove of survival necessities. But it's not just about the concrete and tangible. Security is a big part of bugging in. Your home is your castle, a place you know inside and out. You know every nook and cranny, every hidden corner, every potential exit. This knowledge gives you an edge. It's your home turf advantage. Now let's not forget about the emotional aspect. Home is where the heart is, after all. Bugging in allows you to stay close to your loved ones, to protect and comfort them. It's about sticking together and weathering the storm as a unit. So how do you go about bugging in? Survival expert Dan F. Sullivan proposes a three-step plan. First, you need to fortify your home, making it as impenetrable as possible. Second, you need to stockpile supplies, and not just food and water. Think about first aid, tools, hygiene products, and other essentials. Lastly, you need to have a contingency plan. This could be a backup location, an escape route, or a signal system with your neighbors. Bugging in may be the key to survival during a disaster. Click the link in the description below this video to watch Dan F. Sullivan, one of the top survival experts, who has put together a video that answers some tough questions. I recommend you watch it right now. Who better to guide us through these challenging decisions than a seasoned survivalist, Dan F. Sullivan? Indeed, when it comes to survival, few names stand out as much as Dan's. He's not just your average survival enthusiast, he's a veteran in the field, having honed his skills over many years of practical experience. Dan F. Sullivan is the real deal. He's not just someone who has read a lot about survival, he's someone who has lived it. He's faced the challenges, made the tough decisions, and come out the other side stronger and wiser. This isn't just a hobby for him, it's a way of life. But Dan isn't just an experienced survivalist, he's also the owner of survivalsullivan.com, a comprehensive resource for all things related to survival and preparedness. From detailed guides on how to bug in effectively to practical advice on how to overcome the challenges of bugging out, Dan's website is a treasure trove of valuable information. Why is his perspective so valuable? Because it's grounded in real-world experience. Dan doesn't just theorize about what might happen in a disaster situation, he speaks from a place of knowledge and understanding. His advice isn't just theoretical, it's practical, actionable, and based on what works in the real world. And let's not forget, Dan is a staunch advocate of the bug-in strategy. He understands the risks and challenges of bugging out, and he's a firm believer in the benefits of staying home with supplies, security, and loved ones. He's developed a three-step bug-in plan that's not only safer, but also more practical for most people. So if you're looking for advice on how to prepare for the unexpected, there's no one better to turn to than Dan F. Sullivan. His experience, knowledge, and practical approach make him a trusted authority in the world of survival. Learn from the best. Click the link in the description below this video to watch Dan F. Sullivan, one of the top survival experts, who has put together a video that answers some tough questions. I recommend you watch it right now. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to survival. We've discussed the many pitfalls of bugging out, how it can lead to traffic jams, looters, and even potential physical harm. We've also explored the alternative, bugging in, and how it offers a safer and more practical solution. Staying home with your supplies, security, and loved ones could be the difference between survival and disaster. But the key to it all is preparedness. Knowing what to do and when to do it can save lives. For a more detailed guide on how to effectively bug in, there's no one better than Dan F. Sullivan. He's an experienced survivalist who's been through it all and has a wealth of knowledge to share. Don't wait until it's too late. Visit the link in the description below this video to watch Dan F. Sullivan, one of the top survival experts, who has put together a video that answers some tough questions. I recommend you watch it right now. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And don't forget to leave a comment below letting me know what you think.